On today's show,
Nino, nice to meet you.
hockey buffs get outdoors with a Minnesota fan favorite.
That's nice, eh?
Ron Schara gives thanks for life outdoors.
I'm always thankful for sunsets that follow sunrises.
Thanksgiving is a great time to share your bounty with
And
friends.
we get wild in the kitchen just in time for the holidays.
Minnesota Bound. Brought to you by Minnesota's select GMC dealers.
Hey everybody, Laura and I welcome you to the show.
Today we walk a field with one of Minnesota's most notable sports personalities.
Yeah, a guy who literally loves to hunt and fish when he's not on the ice. Everyone gets a second chance. At least on the practice range.
I don't know what that was. No good. I was too far to the left.
Upland hunters warm up on a cool November day.
What we're excited today is the Minnesota Wild Polaris Hunt. They're out on the sporting clay course right now. And so it's quite an experience that not everybody gets to enjoy.
See, the hunt winners sent in photos of their favorite outdoor traditions.
How you doing? Nino, nice to meet you.
Nino, Niederreiter of Wild hockey fame, picked his 4 favorite pictures. The winners are all here to hunt.
The picture we made was us busting through the ice with axes and things and paddling our canoes.
Chris Pulling took his photo on a camping trip.
It's the winning photo.
Mike and Julie Oren watch wild games in deer camp.
This is way back in the middle of the woods in a little cabin we built.
A huge Wild fan, and Nino is one of my favorite players on the team, so I've been really looking forward to meeting him.
Everyone shoots sporting clays. Then they get to the hunting.
I brought 2 of the same gloves.
The Pletta sisters seem just a bit excited to meet Nino and hunt with him.
Yeah, you get to hunt with us first.
Yeah, I like that. Show me the way. I feel like you guys are the pros here, not me, that's for sure.
See, Nino's from Switzerland. He hunts big game back home, but birds are a new game.
I'm always up for a new challenge and looking forward to do it with some fans and hope maybe the fans can teach me something. Have you gone bow hunting before?
Yeah, I have. I like to practice. I should just say that.
This hunt, a chance for hockey fans to hang with a hero.
What's the weirdest thing somebody's asked you?
The weirdest thing.
Yeah, like, do you cook for yourselves or do you guys have a professional chef?
Madeline Pletta is a big fan
There you go, nice shot.
of hunting.
Heck yeah! Woo!
Nice!
The second shot!
Hunting can humble even the biggest of stars.
Show it to Nino so he knows what one looks like. Oh, look at that. Now he's all over me. That's nice, eh?
So it goes in the pheasant field.
Nino has never been pheasant hunting, and so that was really cool that we got to be his first hunt. Yeah. He didn't take a single shot, no. No. We won't hold that against him. He's bound to shoot one.
Julie Oren gets it.
I can feel it.
She and her husband walk with Nino too.
It's just fun walking through there. It's just fun being outdoors, and even more fun when you get some birds. He thinks I shot it, and, well, I might have shot it.
That's the fun about pheasants. You just never know when you might get another shot.
All right, got a you or me, I don't know. Nice. That's it. Eh?
That one didn't have a chance.
No.
A first bird in hand. Such a special moment, even for one of the biggest names in pro sport.
I'm very competitive, definitely on the ice, but as soon as I'm outdoor in the woods, I just enjoy being outside and enjoy getting to know new people.
You shot though, didn't you?
Twice, yeah.
I mean, it was fun because it was his first time too, and I haven't hunted that much, and we got to tag team a bird together, so that was good.
And it gets them to say, you know what, blaze orange, hunting is part of the fabric of Minnesota. It gets people outside to enjoy the wonders of Minnesota. This is part of who we are.
Coming up next, Ron Schara takes a little time to reflect and give thanks. And later, turkey time as we get wild in the kitchen.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Minnesota Select GMC Dealers, Rapala Ice Force, Star Bank, and by Chase on the Lake.
Welcome back to the show. My dad is definitely a tough outdoors guy, but he certainly has a soft side too. Ron Schara gives thanks this outdoor holiday season.
Giving thanks at Thanksgiving. It's still cool to do, I'd say. Otherwise, our blessings could up and go away. Me, I'm always thankful for sunsets that follow sunrises. They are Earth's golden bookends to complete another day. Yes, I'm thankful for Earth too, for the lakes of Minnesota to the plains of Africa, from the Badlands to the Everglades, where skies are blue and water too. Some folks treasure hubbub, crowds and sports and busy cities, but not me. My wishes tend to rhyme with fishes, while you can even catch them downtown. Yes, I'm thankful for family and a very famous dog. She's the star of the show, and that's fine with me. When we count our blessings, let's not forget the ducks and the deer and the fishing at sunset. Let's remember the wildflowers and rivers that run while rafting and casting. My, is that fun. While turkeys in springtime come to my call, while sandhills fly northward to return in the fall. Let's give thanks to Mother Nature. Life starts on the ground. A special thanks to you folks for watching Minnesota Bound.
So if you want to attract all-around birds to your backyard in the wintertime, I would suggest the black oil sunflower seed as the base of all of your bird feeding. The black oil sunflower seed is by far the most versatile seed. It attracts the most amount of birds, the most variety of birds, and there's several studies that show that this seed is most popular for two reasons. One, it's high nutrition, and two, it is easy for the birds to open up. So the type of birds that would come to a black oil sunflower seed would be cardinals, blue jays, chickadees, nuthatches. So this is the perfect feeder for black oil sunflower seeds. Single perch, large opening, bird can reach inside and take as many seeds as it likes.
Start folding?
Yep. Straight ahead, we head to the kitchen for a trusted holiday recipe. And later, the story behind the story of turkeys.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Husqvarna.
Thanksgiving is a time of togetherness and gratitude. And I'm here with Chef Kevin Kowalson from Fire Lake Grill House and Cocktail Bar. And Chef Kevin, I always say that Thanksgiving is a great time to share your bounty with friends and family.
Yeah, certainly.
And I see some really amazing ingredients in front of me. What are we making today?
Well, we've got a wild turkey breast that we're going to stuff with morels, blueberries, then we're going to wrap it with some bacon.
Oh my goodness, you're saying all the right words. But what about the white wine?
And some white wine too, yeah.
Even better.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking, Kevin. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now for the wild turkey.
All right, so we're gonna pull this out, pat it dry. All right, so you can see it has the tender attached here. We're gonna use this to use our stuffing. This is the meat that we're gonna grind up and actually stuff inside the turkey breast.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take this off.
Into the food processor it goes.
Perfect. All right, so let's scoop that out into the bowl.
Bowl we go.
Yes.
Time to chop?
Yeah, so we've got some morels there.
Golden gem of the mushroom world.
You can just do a rough chop.
Usually people covet these.
Yeah, or at least where they found them. So those we can fold right into the bowl. We're gonna put the blueberries in there.
Blueberries.
And then we're gonna chop the parsley.
Parsley.
Yep. You can just chop that right into that.
Fresh rosemary. This is a key ingredient to Thanksgiving meals. Okay. All right.
So if you want to fold it, we've got some chopped garlic there.
About a tablespoon?
Yep. And season with a bit of salt and pepper. You want to add some of that cream?
Sure do. Delicious. Heavy cream?
Yeah. And Laura, if you want to grab that wine,
Of course I do.
we're just going to add a splash.
Just a splash.
Perfect.
Good.
Yep. All right, so that's about the consistency we're looking for there. All right, Laura. So now we're going to take the turkey breast and kind of make a little pocket almost, like cutting it in half essentially. So we've got a little bit thinner part and then a bit thicker back here. So we're going to kind of work towards the back without cutting it completely into two pieces. We're just going to fold that open. Basically looking to make almost,
Pocket.
yep, just one flat little piece. If you want to take some of that filling,
Sure.
we're going to make basically almost like a little log. You know?
Stuffing is mandatory on Thanksgiving, and this is a different version of it. I like that. Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect. So we're going to kind of just fold this up. And then we're just going to season it. This is just going to get some salt and pepper, and then that fresh thyme that's chopped. Okay, so now we're going to wrap it in bacon. This is the fun part.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're just going to lay each piece. Yeah, perfect. Just kind of almost overlapping each other.
This is where we create the bacon braid.
Exactly. You could actually, if you wanted to do the intertwining braid. Takes a little bit more time. Seam side up.
Seam side up.
Yep,
That's a key tip right there.
Yeah, so all the seams are going to be on the bottom. So go ahead.
Start
yeah.
folding?
Yep. And just overlap each other.
This is where my braiding skills do come in handy right here. Bacon sealed. Okay.
Perfect. All right, so we're ready to go to the pot. So I use these vegetables to kind of keep it off the bottom.
So seam side down in the
Correct.
pot.
Yep.
Bacon, wine, mushrooms,
Yeah, delicious.
turkey.
That's going to go straight in the oven for about, we'll check it in about an hour. So let's get it out of the oven.
Sounds good. Wow.
That looks great.
Now that looks like Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
So remember, it's not what we say about our blessings, but how we use them. And sharing your wild game with friends and family is a true measure of Thanksgiving. Going in for a bite.
All right.
So good.
Awesome.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Cheers.
Up next, we talk straight up turkey in today's Minnesota Bound Classic.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Radco Truck Accessories, Connecticut, Running Aces Casino, and by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Okay, so Laura, you just offered up a fall recipe including turkeys. It's almost like those darn birds are the official birds of fall.
It was delicious, by the way. And it does make you wonder why these birds are so popular. Just why my dad, Ron Schara, went in search for the answer.
This is a wild turkey. It might look like just another bird, but don't be fooled. Wild turkeys are not ordinary. They've been known to disrupt long marriages, lose good-paying jobs, and cost a lifetime of sleep. It's a contagious critter, the wild turkey is. Addictive company, so to speak. In other words, once you spend a spring dawn with a wild turkey, your life, well, it's never the same. I know. It happened to me. 30 years ago in the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota, I walked the pine hills imitating the sounds of wild turkeys. When I heard my first turkey gobble, my heart rate jumped, and it's been high on wild turkeys ever since. It's easy to love to hunt the wild turkey. It's not easy explaining why. Some folks think wild turkeys are ugly, although I can't imagine what they're thinking. Hen turkeys are a little drab, I suppose. The hen's head is a dull blue-gray, compared to the tom or male bird, who sports bright red wattles and something called a snood that hangs down from the beak like a fleshy finger. Is that pretty or what? Plus, there's a nifty piece of horsetail, a beard that hangs from the chest. Add a splash of sunshine on those feathers, and the colors glow like gold dust, don't you think? When a big tom turkey fans its tail, struts and dances, you must admit, it's a sight to remember for the rest of your days. Sadly, we almost lost the wild turkey a century ago. Habitat destruction and overhunting in the late 1800s almost pushed the bird into extinction. In my home state of Minnesota, the last bird was killed in 1871. Now there's a happy ending to that sad story. Thanks to the efforts of wildlife managers and contributions from turkey hunters, turkey populations have been restored through transplant programs. Now there are huntable populations of turkeys in 49 of the 50 states. Golly, there's even a convention of turkey fans held by the National Wild Turkey Federation. It might be the only convention in America where folks gather to sound and act like turkeys. It helps to be a turkey nut to understand all of this. We turkey nuts like to poke a little fun at ourselves, hooting like owls and talking like turkeys. The only thing we turkey nuts are serious about is making sure we always have enough turkeys to be nuts about.
Mickey says,
if you'd like to be a turkey nut, it's easy. Come to a turkey camp, swap turkey stories, and feel the joy. Get up before dawn on a spring morning. Sit in the woods and listen. You'll hear turkey music that has echoed through history. Native Americans said any brave could shoot a deer, but it took a chief to get a turkey for a Thanksgiving feast. Ben Franklin thought the turkey was the perfect national emblem.
Franklin thought that it was a much better emblem than an eagle because an eagle's too warlike, whereas a turkey is a much more peaceful bird, and he wanted America to be a peaceful country.
Another nice thing about being a turkey nut is it gives you a chance to talk to the real bird. You can make sexy hen talk by scratching on wood boxes or glass slates or mouth calls. And when the old gobbler hears what he wants to hear from a hen, he answers back. The idea is to entice the tom bird for a little hanky-panky in the woods. And so our turkey story must end because the rest is X-rated. Right, Tom?
Okay, come on. Let's hear your best turkey call. Seriously.
Oh boy. Kind of sounds like a distressed cat, Bill.
You've got it figured out. It's perfect. Hey, we'll see you back here next week.
In the meantime, don't forget to introduce a kid to the great outdoors. Start with the turkey call.
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433. To get more Minnesota Bound, including full episodes, go to mnbound.com. And to follow our latest adventures, like us on Facebook.